I'm Jared Kennedy.
Hello. And what do you play in the band?
I play guitar.
I play guitar as well.
We're in the Maine, by the way.
Two guitars, man. The twin guitar attack.
Yes,
Here we go. Warped Tour. How's it feel to be out here slaying them?
It feels like a little bit of deja vu. It's been 5 years since we did it, but
Kind of like a bike, though, once you get back up on it.
Totally, absolutely. We're talking about a lot has changed for our band since '09, but this tour feels the exact same. It's like nothing changed. We feel like we never left, really. So
yeah,
it's great.
It's been awesome. Yeah, a lot of work, but it's good.
Companies come and go on the internet, but the Warped Tour just keeps trucking.
It does, man. It's awesome.
That's great. So now, why is an opportunity like this good for your band? You know, you got a lot of competition with so many other bands, but what does it mean to you to be able to come out and
well, honestly,
it's
great. It's an opportunity for us to reach a lot of people that we normally wouldn't be able to see because they potentially would be not going to a show. You know, we don't get to tour with all these bands that are in different genres from us and get the opportunity to win over fans.
I think it's also a reminder to all those people who saw us in '09 and maybe kind of follow the Warped Tour crowd. We kind of have strayed a little bit in the last 5 years, and so it's just kind of to remind people that we're still a band and we're still doing it and we're the same people and
yeah, we've been walking the line every morning with signs telling our set times, selling CDs, doing stuff, so it's been awesome.
Very hands-on.
Yeah, I mean these days you got to have great music, that goes without saying, but you got to get out there and campaign for it.
Absolutely.
You know, with so much music, you really got to stand out and let the people know you want their support.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's why
and then, like I say, you got to bring it on stage.
Yeah.
Because they just saw 50 other bands.
Yeah,
you know?
totally, man. Totally.
Amazing. Now, who are your biggest influences and inspirations growing up? Who really excited you enough to want to do this yourself?
Wow.
There's been tons of...
For starters, I think I found a Nirvana cassette tape at like a garage sale down the street from my house, and it was like one of the first pieces of music that I owned. And
was it Nevermind or what?
It was a single, and it was "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Wow. It was just like a little single cassette, and that was like
that's all you needed.
Yeah, well, it's crazy because then from there I went, you know, a little snot-nosed kid listening to like all the pop punk stuff, like Blink and all that stuff, and all the stuff that my dad listened to. I think we brought our family influences into it as well, like the Doors. My dad really loved, I guess, Jethro Tull, really big into Led Zeppelin. So that stuff kind of creeped in. Yeah. Once my dad became cooler to me, once I got a little bit older, that stuff kind of crept in. So it's this really weird mishmash. I feel like the kids of like the '90s had this really weird melting pot of influences, and that's kind of where we came out of. So.
That's great.
Very similar. My older brother used to buy me records when my mom wouldn't. The ones that my mom wouldn't allow me to have. A Smashing Pumpkins record, Adore, from a while back, and so yeah, that kind of really just got me into the style that I enjoy now. But yeah, it's kind of been a thing, like he said. Once we got older and we started searching further and further back for music, we really found what we enjoy. So.
That's great. Tell us about your latest, recording and what you feel most proud of accomplishing with that.
We just put out a record a little over a year ago called Forever Halloween. We did the whole thing live to tape in Nashville. Producer named Brendan Benson.
That was the staple for us, was doing a record live and to tape, and
it was just one of those things. We had never done that before.
Yeah.
We didn't know if we could do that as a band.
Right.
And so we went out there and just sat in a room together, all five of us, and played takes until we got a good one, and that was the record. So that was kind of a shifting point in our band, I feel like. Now we play live, we feel a lot more confident.
Yeah, there's a different
very tight.
Yeah, it's one thing to create this audio masterpiece with all these layers, and then you try and figure out how do we do that live.
I mean, we struggled with that for years, and starting out even.
Yeah.
It's like I had to choose between like 6 guitar parts to play live. It's like something's going to be missing. So if we could just do it where you're hearing what we did and that's it, like that's no bells, no whistles, just here's the song. It really changed the game for us for performing live.
Sure. Well, being guys that have persevered in this game as you have, what advice do you give to that young band or musician, somebody coming up today that's got creativity in them? It's a whole different kind of record world out there, but what do they need to concentrate on?
You need to be yourself. You need to play music the way that you play music. You don't need to play music the way that this guy plays or this guy, and you need to work extremely hard. Nobody's going to do it for you. Even if they are doing it for you, they're probably not doing it right. So you just have to pay attention to what you're doing and keep your head down and just
enjoy what you're doing. I think most importantly, that's what we've found is when we enjoy what we're doing, we just love it.
All starts with that self enjoyment.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you love it, other people may catch on.
Yeah, man. Howdy, it's Jared.
Kennedy.
We're from the Maine. If you are an indie artist, hopefully you can find your way. You just got to be yourself. Don't listen to anybody. Do your thing. That's indie power.